So, Bluedio Victory, is this the best headphone the money can buy? Probably not, but for this price, would be downside difficult to find anything as good as this one. So let's get to it. Okay, Bluedio is taking a very interesting approach with this one. They managed to cram 12 speakers, 12 drivers into it. So we have dedicated tweeters, we have dedicated bass frequencies. The sound quality of this is absolutely amazing. There are several features anyway connected with this particular type of headphone. A couple that I really like are the smart touch control, so you actually swipe onto the right ear to change tracks and volume and everything else. You have the possibility of either wirelessly connected two of the Victory headphones, or otherwise you can pass it through directly through a cable, and a plethora of a lot of other features. But let's get to the headphones straight away, out of the way, and we'll go through the sound quality and everything else. You got of course the instructions from Bluedio in several different languages. Yeah, we read them when we fancy. And the main thing is, let's get rid of some packaging, plenty around, is this. So, already from the case, a very nice case, quite solid, quite sturdy, brilliant to carry everything around. Carabiner attached as well, good handle. There we go. So these are the Victory, and let's get straight onto it. I will show you in a second also what else is included in the pouch, but there we go. Let's remove all the plastic cover and everything else. And straight away, one thing that I really like is then differently to other headphones, these don't rattle around too much. The weight is definitely solid. You can actually feel the quality straight away. Very good padding also on the earmuffs. You know, let's be honest, guys. These are reasonably big, but personally, I absolutely loved it. Because then they cover the ear very well, and they create a bit of a passive isolation as well, that gives a much better result for music. But let's get to all the cables first, and then we get to the headphones. So you have a USB to micro USB charging cable. Also this, you can use it to attach it to a computer. More about that in a second. You have fantastic a cable with also a bit of a coil system, and on the cable you have an attachment for a 3.5mm jack if you want to use it with, you know, more professional equipment, and it just screws onto the 2.5mm jack, which is the more traditional one for mobile phones or computers or whatever else. You also have a little pouch with the digital cable in it. Now, I haven't got any particular digital source system, but already when you see a cable of this sort, you know then you're talking about quality. Right, let's get rid of this as well, and let's get mostly to the headphones, because this is really a fantastic piece of equipment, I must admit. As I said, yes, I'm not denying that these are reasonably expensive, but for the price, the quality of sound that you can receive from this is absolutely stunning. Every frequency, because it uses 12 drivers, is very well defined. These have got a fantastic sound stage. The bass is reasonably strong, but it's not overpowering on the other frequencies. And as I said, because of the tweeters and all the other speakers that are included in every single side, you have a fantastic definition and a fantastic quality of sound. Couple of things to point out: the connector, so the jack, can be put on either the left or the right side, which works brilliantly well, because then you know, you can move it around. Also it screws back in, so you can either just connect it as normal, but then potentially it pulls out if you get caught onto something, or if you screw it back in, that's it, is in place and it doesn't move. And another fantastic thing that I noticed is that once they are connected, you can actually bridge a second headphone onto it, so two people can listen to the same music. So even when it's connected through a jack, you can have two people on the same music. These are also, of course, Bluetooth compatible, so you can connect, and we will do it in a second, you can connect a mobile phone or a Bluetooth device to it. One thing that I noticed when you do that is that on the right ear, once it's connected through Bluetooth, there is a very small sort of interference, a sort of a very low background noise when no music is going through. So in total silence, with the headphones on and connected through a Bluetooth, there is a very, very faint type of wiring coil noise. That's not too much of a problem in my case, because let's be honest, if I got them switched on and I'm wearing them, I will be listening to some music. So in that case, there is no noise whatsoever. There is just the fantastic quality of the headphones. It's worth mentioning. And another thing that I noticed is then when then they are connected through the USB to a computer or a laptop, I don't know if these have got potentially a sort of a preamplifier already included, or a sort of a software enhancement inside, but the volume of the music then is broadcasted through a laptop or a desktop is unbelievably loud. And when I say unbelievably loud, I actually mean dangerously loud. So I will recommend anyone that connects it to a computer through the USB cable. That doesn't happen if it's connected to a jack, but if it's connected to a USB cable, just be very, very careful. Lower the volume first, because otherwise it will burst your ears off. And I mean, it's incredibly loud. Right, let's do some testing on the sound quality. I had this for about 10 days, 2 weeks. I know the sound quality of this and I absolutely love it. Right, let's get doing. Okay, let's get to the Bluetooth part of it. So just switch them on. Very faint noise is emitted just to let you know that they've come on. There we go. I've turned on Bluetooth. They're already connected. So let's get to some tracks, and I can then show you the quality of the playback. Okay, we don't particularly care about the ads. There we go. Don't know if you can hear it, guys, but guys, you will be hard pushed to find anything as good as this, believe me. And as I said, yes, the price is, considerable, but for the quality, this is definitely a bargain. I also like the fact that they can be adjusted a bit with regards to the angle, because as much as they are incredibly comfortable when worn, sorry, okay, there is no point of me putting them on while I'm talking because I cannot hear anything of what I'm saying then. On the noise isolation, I was saying, these are actually very good in isolating noise, and once they're on, there is a very good passive noise isolation from it. The plane feature, as I said, is done directly from the side. You also have a button just on the side over here. Then by pressing it, you can make the track start or stop. So lowering the volume just by swiping down, upper the volume, change track, go back on track, and it is nice, intuitive, and very easy to use. So absolutely love this. So guys, not much else to say than absolutely stunning piece of equipment, absolutely fantastic headphones, incredibly comfortable, fantastic noise isolation. The multifunctional button I was telling you about, just over here, so you can pause music from over there, or you can start it again. So let's turn them off. For the price, I can definitely recommend these headphones. I absolutely love them. They're very comfortable. Quality of the music is stunning. The feature of changing the cables around is a nice touch. The Bluetooth works brilliantly. The connection also is it's not just very strong, but also it works on a very high distance. In some respect, funny enough, I feel a bit higher than quite a few others that I tried. So even on about 20 meters distance, I was able to get a pretty good signal. It was actually stable. There is also a microphone, by the way, guys. So this can be used also to make phone calls. So if you're wearing this while you receive a phone call, you can pause it. You can talk directly to the person. And again, the reception both for the sound that you're receiving through the phone call and also the microphone works very, very well. So very versatile, easy to carry. The feature of folding it works incredibly well, and once they're inside they're covered, they're well protected. Stunning headphones. Thank you guys.